Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from, and welcome back to another episode of Behind the Whistle. Today's a little bit different. I am traveling to the Elite Neon Cup in Cyprus. Bad news is I've woken up late, I'm in a little bit of a rush. My boots have split, so I've got to head off to Sports Direct before getting on the train to London, before getting a flight from Gatwick to Larnaca in Cyprus, and then getting a bus to the hotel, and then having our pre-tournament briefing before our first games in the morning. Come along on the day with me. I hope you enjoy it. This is going to be a 3, maybe even 4 episode series of officiating in the Elite Neon Cup. It is going to be a banger. Mic'd up, trying to get a final, officiating with people from different countries, different backgrounds, refereeing top academies like Olympiacos, Maccabi Haifa, Juventus, all sorts of teams. I cannot wait. Anyway, let's go. I gotta go. Come on. I mean, I always go for the premiers. Always. We went to put our boots in our bag and we realised that they'd split. Got about 15 minutes before we need to get to the train station. Should have bumped the bloody train. Would have saved about 80 quid. No, joking, that's illegal. Don't do it. Obviously, it'll be a little bit of a trip. Flight's about 5 hours, I think it is, to Cyprus. But yeah, we're gonna meet up with Nick, stay in the hotel, get the flight in the morning. None of this would have been doable without you lot, so I very much appreciate it. Go on then, squeeze in here, won't we? Come on in. So, not ideal, but our train from Reading to Gatwick got cancelled. So we've had to detour to London Paddington. For those of you that don't know what Paddington Station looks like, here's the old famous black cabs for you. There they are. I would get one, but Behind the Whistle Limited isn't quite on the black cab level just yet. Anyway, I'm going to jump on the tube and I will see you guys when I get to Farringdon. So, just arrived in Farringdon. Now we're going to go find our train. Man, I love the tube. I used to live in London, used to work in London, but haven't been back in a little while. However, every time I come back to London, I get ill. Right, let's have a look. Where are we going? Southbound, Gatwick Airport. So, just arrived at Gatwick, finally. Whoa. Anyway, we are now going to get the bus and head over to the hotel. Me and Nick are going to crash. The tournament starts pretty pronto, so we arrive mid-afternoon of Friday and then first game's at 9 AM on Saturday morning. Must be the sketchiest exit to a bus station. However, as we all know, the cameraman never dies. Anyway, we're meant to be getting a northbound bus called the G1M, and cannot see it anywhere. Hey mate, sorry, did you go to the Travel Lodge? The 100? Yeah. Okay mate, I'll grab that. Cheers dude, appreciate it. Oh, it's toasty. And by toasty, I mean freezing. Absolutely Baltic. Hi mate, did you go to the Travel Lodge? Yeah, perfect. Cheers mate. Cheers mate, appreciate it.
Grab it with a fire axe later.
That's alright, no worries. Didn't want to take our money, so he's very kindly let us on. Alrighty, so we just hopped off the bus. Go see Nick. Let's get Nick on camera. You know how it is. Everyone knows it's me, everyone knows Nick's a part of it, so let's get Nick on the bloody camera, shall we? What a journey, man. Just the 4 hours to get to live in London. All right, now we've got to go find the place. There it is. There he is. The old Travel Lodge. Zoom out, no one wants to see my face that close.
Here you go, sweetheart.
That's wonderful, thank you.
Do that all over there, just take a look.
Will do, thank you. 3rd floor. All right, let's go see Nick. He hates being on camera, so let's see how unnatural he is. So I'm desperate for the loo, desperate. My gosh, I've been on it for ages. Shalom, brother. Where is he then? It's not even in here. His stuff's here, but he's not here. What's going on? Oh, Nick's favourite sport, curling. Most boring sport known to man. I've got here and Nick's decided to come and let me in. And yeah, we've probably crossed paths in different lifts. But what have you noticed? Double bed, 2 singles. Nick set himself up over there. Why? Because he knows if there's any intruders, I'm gonna have to be the one to scrap. Yeah, should we text him? See where he's at. I'm in the room, you donkey. Oh, here he is. Corrigan. What are you saying?
I didn't know if they give you another key. That's
Mate, Katrina, feel awful.
Mate,
Written off, cold.
cold.
Mate, you're probably a day behind me then. I had a proper chesty cough. So if you've not had that, then you're all right. Mate, no surprise you got the curling on, by the way. You'll be proud of me actually, mate.
Yeah.
You'll be proud of me. I've vlogged a lot today. I've vlogged a lot of the journey. I'm just branching out on this vlog, you know? First vlog style video we've done. I'll just give it to you. I'll give it all to you. And then you guys let us know what you want to see and what you don't want to see. And if you're bored, just tell us. Because we're learning. Please tell us, because we're just winging it. To be honest, every week we just wing it. See in a bit, we go have some food. Ciao. Good morning. It's officially day one of the Cyprus Elite Neon Cup trip. What a buzz. What a buzz. Do the little dance, Nick. As you can see, we are absolutely electrified buzzing. However, it is early in the morning when the day is dawning. Anyway, as you can see, I'm still recovering from my deathly, life-threatening man flu. Turns out there's a few English refs coming, so gonna meet all them at the airport this morning. Yeah, time to get out of bed and make our way to the airport. LA. Look at the strength on the lad. Whoa, Gatwick Airport. What a stunning piece of architecture. Let's go see if we can find some refs. Which way? Which way? I don't touch it. Look at this. Yeah, come on in. Look at it. See you later, Nick. See you later, Nick. Rookie errors. Rookie errors. Just for context, people, right? These old elevator walk-in treadmill things, they're there to speed you up, not do the walk-in for you, all right? So if you're on them, stick to the left and keep walking. Like this gentleman here, he's got it. Let's wait for Nick. We're definitely South Terminal, yeah? Oh yeah, there's EasyJet, mate. There's EasyJet. What's the stress about? Nick lives in 1984. So he's printed off our boarding passes. A man who doesn't trust the digital world, but runs a YouTube channel. Right, we're in security. You know what that means. Turn the bloody camera off. Also, by the way, Gatwick these days, no liquid. Well, you can get 2 litre containers and you can keep your electricals in the bag. So, in standard fashion, got stopped at security. They said I was too good looking. But, man, I really don't feel good. I'm still pretty much written off, but it is what it is, isn't it? No, we got stopped. They took our stuff out of our bag. In fairness, they did offer to repack it, which was nice. Now, have a little look at duty free, sniff about 18 aftershaves, and then go and find some referees. Any refs? Good morning, gents. Flying on a hairdryer.
Cyprus.
EasyJet, absolutely devastated, but got no choice.
Okay.
Enjoy, mate. See you in a bit.
We are
See you later.
operating on full flight.
Another 3.5 hours to go. Just arrived in, what's it called? Lakana, wherever I am, somewhere in Cyprus. What a long flight, man. You forget, like, 4.5 hours on a plane is long, especially on a tight EasyJet. It's not exactly luxury. Anyway, we're gonna go find the other refs and then get our coach to the hotel. I see some referees. Let's go say hello. Hour and a half after we've landed, we're now heading to the hotel, which is about a 45-minute drive. We're sharing a coach with FC Luçon from France, Switzerland. Anyway, they've lost all their luggage. It's all their equipment, bibs, cones, football boots. That is carnage. What's it saying then, boys? Ah, can it? 3 singles. What are we doing, Nick, rock, paper, scissors, or what?
I'll take this.
Take it?
Yeah, I'll take this.
Legend.
From my side, very glad welcome, very warm welcome in the Elite Neon Cup. 3 days, 3 kind of intense days that are ahead of us, more or less 5-6 matches per day, be appointed as referee and a referee assistant, so you would not be that fatigued. But the tournament itself, Elite Neon Cup is a tournament with some tradition already. It's not a tournament that lasts for 50 years, but it's already 11th edition. There are actually top academies in here. In other years it was Bayern Munich, it was Borussia, it was Juventus. It's quite elite tournament. We are also invited in here because the organizers want to have the assurance that those teams will be performed in the right level. Therefore, we are here to deliver. So there will be one bus for us. This bus will be leaving at 8 a.m. The rest of the things will be just to arrive at least 30 minutes before the kickoff. And to arrive 30 minutes before the kickoff, you need to take the bus on time. And the most controversial part is the substitutions. It was already named by you in the group. It's quite logical because the match is lasting only twice 20 minutes. They can, during the match, make a substitution in whatever moment, except as long as it's not close to the benches. And the expectation towards us is that we will track the substitutions. So all the players might come in, from what I understood, in the rules of the game. But if they come in, if they come out, they cannot come in once again. In some cases, I hope in all 100% of the cases, you will be able to track that and you'll be able to penalize that. I believe that, let's say, in best case scenario, no such thing will happen.
A player who has not entered the field yet enters in an incorrect manner, we give them a yellow card, but they can stay, right? Because they were a substitute, they've come on for the first time.
Yes.
Yeah.
If the player has gone off from the field, is playing, goes off, comes back on, we give a yellow card and remove them from the field.
Yes. Yeah.
Lucas, if we send off one player that has regained in the pitch again, do they play 10 against 11 the rest of the game?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's like another sub on. No.
Not a red.
No,
He doesn't mean send off like a red card. He means if somebody comes back on and we give him a yellow and tell him to go off.
No.
Bring
Then
another
it's not.
substitute
Then
on.
11 on 11. Apart from that, everything else that is not included in here is FIFA rules. We want to make it as well from our side as elite as possible. Therefore, the special guest is the chairman of KNVB, so the Dutch association responsible for Eredivisie referees, so top referees in Netherlands. He will be in here in the role of observer, mentor. I will be also observing you as well. At the end of the day, we also need to choose the referees for the finals. So we want to reward, of course, in our eyes at this moment, the one who deserves it most, the one who is, in our point of view, the best for this role as of now. And last but not least, the most important in this tournament from my point of view, so you. As you see here, we have 22 referees participating, 12 nationalities or 12 countries. So the challenge would be also to referee with other culture, with other style of refereeing that is different in your country. Thank you for your attention. As I mentioned, now I would like to make the picture from all of you and with all of you.
Here we are, in bed. Gotta stop meeting like this. Just finished the briefing and we had dinner. The food is absolutely unbelievable, by the way. Looks like we'll be doing 4 or 5 games a day, 40 minutes a game, so 20-minute halves. So seems pretty manageable. And yeah, we're with the same 2 other referees the whole day. So we'll be rotating middle line, etc. What's nice about the way that it's been structured at this tournament is you're on the same pitch the whole day and you're in the same team of 3 the whole day. So, first game, and you have to forgive me in advance if any of these teams are watching, so I'm about to butcher these names. Apoel versus FC Davtashen. Then we've got Maccabi Haifa, which will be an Israeli team, against a team called FC Athletic. We've then got a different age group of FC Davtashen versus Juventus Academy. We're then refereeing a different age group of Maccabi Haifa versus OFI Academy Athens, and then we are refereeing Maccabi Petah Tikva versus Daphne Paleo Falero Academy. Apologies. We're refereeing 2 of those games in the middle and 3 of those will be refereeing as an assistant. One of the assistant referees has got a comms kit, so we will be miking up for all of these games, so that should be good content. Ultimately, we've got the first game of the day. So as one of my roommates said, we set the tone. So we've got to make sure we have a good game, because otherwise they're going to be gutted that they're stuck with me. There's 3 observers at the tournament this weekend. One gentleman's called Robert. He is very senior in the Dutch FA, And then you've got one of the directors here. Why do you get observers? Well, one is to basically get feedback. So obviously as a referee, a lot of the time, you don't get much feedback on your performances. So the benefit of having observers around is you get instant feedback after your games. The second reason is they choose who does the finals. It's very hard to explain the intensity of these youth tournaments. If you've ever played in one as a kid, you'll know that it feels like the World Cup, and the competition treat it like that. So I guess like an honour to be selected for a final, and the observers will be analysing everybody's refereeing and making sure they pick the best. There will only be 2 finals available, which obviously means only 2 refs out of 22. Fingers crossed we give it a good go and we get one ourselves. If we get observed, we'll try and get some feedback from the observer so that you guys can listen back to that as well. And yeah, like I said, we're miking up all 3 of us, so you'll be able to hear how 3 officials from different countries, from 3 different countries, communicate.
Offside.
Is it?
Offside, yeah.
Oh my goodness me.
I think that's a goal.
Okay, don't go.